Hi. We're back again.
Again.
You guys are so sick of us right now.
That's okay.
We're sick of you too.
Maybe?
Nah, we love you. We watched Session 9.
Yes, we did.
Today.
I didn't really like it, honestly.
I don't know. I still don't know what I feel about it yet, I guess.
That's how I felt most of the way through, and then the ending was such a cliched kind of cop-out to me that just kind of put it over that I really didn't like it.
Okay.
I feel like it's been done before and been done better before.
I was expecting more of a... They set themselves up for such a nice... revelation, I guess,
yeah.
with the
taping, the
tapes
and stuff, yeah.
These weird voices he was hearing through the whole thing, basically chasing, people who they think they've seen around. And I thought it really set itself. I was expecting like a major revelation in the mystery, like, oh wow, not that I'm always I'm necessarily looking for a twist, but something else like.
Well, not even a
twist.
Yeah, and it just kind of
didn't happen.
Yeah.
Then he found out he's really crazy, which you kind of get from the get-go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, the movie starts with him sitting in the truck, staring at his house, and figured he did something bad, and ends up he killed his. Well, I assume he killed his wife.
Yeah, probably the baby. Yeah.
The dog. Not to spoil anything, but
yeah.
I was conflicted. I think there's two movies here actually. There's the first half, which is psychological, moody, atmospheric horror, which was very good. And the second half, which ends up being a slasher
type, but it's not even the second half. It's like the last, eighth of the movie.
Last 10 minutes maybe. And it just didn't fit. It didn't seem right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going through all these different scenarios. Like, well, maybe he's one of the multiple personalities in this one person.
That's what I was.
And he's killing off the other personality, a la Identity. But that didn't happen. Yeah. Don't really find out much more about Mary, who's the
that was like the kind of like the,
which was the creepiest part of the movie to me.
Yeah,
actually.
it's like the backbone of the kind of mood of the first, the majority of the movie.
It's called Session 9. Because of these tapes.
Yeah.
To me that was the best part of the film. Her flipping through these voices, and then obviously they're different.
Yeah.
The one's the different actor anyway for Simon. But I guess I'm conflicted because the payoff didn't match the setup. And
even I don't know, like the setup was okay. Like this is like I mean most of the movie I was kind of ambivalent towards most of it.
Okay.
Like watching the rest of the whole way through I was just kind of like I don't know. It didn't really grab me or pull me in with anything. It was just kind of happening.
Yeah.
And then when it ended, it was just that just kind of happened, and I don't
know. If you can shed light on what's going on, if there's anything indeed going on, write a comment to us saying, "Hey, idiots, this is what the movie's about." But otherwise, I'm gonna chalk this up to. Writing yourself into a corner, maybe. Yeah. Because I dug it for most of it. I thought to me it actually felt a lot like The Thing, the mistrust, and they kind of started coming out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden everyone's starting to turn on each other. It starts with the Gordon seeing, I can't remember.
David Bruce's character talking
to the kids. And he confronts him about it.
Yeah.
Then all this other stuff starts coming out too, and everybody had like a hang up. I thought that was kind of neat. Obviously, something happened with Gordon's character. David Cruz's character. There was something up with the kid. He finally popped from him, basically.
Yeah.
The one kid was afraid of the dark. His nephew. The one guy was kind of a fish out of water. He's highly intelligent but working a menial job. So everyone had their own. The one guy's a gambling addict, and they all kind of not really met their demise because of their hang-ups, but sorta.
Yeah.
They didn't lead to each other exclusively. Like the kid who was afraid of the dark was, he was caught down in the basement without his flashlight because he gave it to someone else, and as he gets offed after shortly coming out of the basement, gambling, I can't remember that guy's name. Henry, is that his name? Something like that. I don't know, doesn't matter. But he was greedy and met his end, fishing coins out of a wall.
Which again, that just, I don't know, for some reason to me it just seems like I don't know, like a high school creative writing story. That's the kind of thing you would do. Like, well, this guy loves, he's got a money problem, so he's gonna find these coins, and that's when he's gonna die. And it's just like, to me, it was like, if that guy was nuts anyways, those people are gonna die no matter what. So to try and make it thematic and have them die by their own devices almost, it was just, I don't know. It seemed too forced to me in this one.
That's what the Saw movies do.
That's why I don't like that.
Dude, I don't either. That's a meh for me.
It's more of a
no for Brennan, I guess.
Yeah.
But I have no transition here other than the next movie is a lot better.
It also takes place in a giant abandoned.
Yeah, it's haunted too. Well, not that this is necessarily haunted,
Yeah.
but The Shining is up. You can thank me now. Maybe you don't like The Shining. I don't know.
You know what? I'm not a huge fan.
No, I love it.
It's one of those ones where I respect it for what it is, but I've just never. It's never done it for me. Okay. I guess I've never.
It's probably because I saw it when I was 4, and it scared the piss out of me. And ever since, that's like the movie for me. My first introduction to horror was.
I'm gonna watch it again, so we'll see. It's been a while since I've seen it, so we'll see.
But
how I feel.
Horror fans, Kubrick fans, cinematography fans. This movie is the most beautiful. Well, we'll talk about that later. It's some of the best shots I've ever seen in a movie, especially long tracking shots. But we won't take this long tracking shot on much longer, so we're not tracking anything. Just a long still shot of us. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm an idiot.